in this motherfucker tripping, man. Thinking about how it was back in the days, you know. Beat sounded kinda cool, feeling kinda cool. Let me go on and do something to this though. Check it out. Once upon a time, my nine stayed in the small of my back. I sold crack and drove a Cadillac. Shot craps, made snaps on the corner by the stop sign. Strapped with my yak, dank shack, and my Glock 9. Kicking it with the homies on the grind for cabbage. A double R soldier, 3C savage. Running from the ones with the nightsticks. High speed chasing and racing in tight shit. Back in 85, selling goopers and shit. Wasn't a thing that them fiends wouldn't do for a hit. Bitches suck dick, niggas rented their cars, while young players like me became street stars. Glued to the track with the sack and the handgun. Steady sweating seals, stopping cars at random. Running from the 50, hitting fences and hiding out. 7 cars deep beside the homies is riding out. House parties pop, stayed packed with hood rats. Niggas on the mic, drunk, busting them hood raps. Hooks on the dank, Thunderbird we drank. Rolling in the bucket with the fucked up paint. 24/7 on the hunt for coochies. Warding Troop, Nikes, Feli, and Gucci. Making much money on the dope track. But when it cracked, slack, the niggas started to jack. Every young nigga trying to stay in the mix was breaking them tricks and cold hitting them licks. Jacking became the quickest way to make some mail. But some niggas failed when spent years in jail. Driving 9 in the pen trying to make their chest bigger. Some niggas died getting jacked by the next nigga. But that's the way it goes. You pay the price when you're deep in the game. And you're living that life. When you're living that life. When you're living that life. When you're living that life. You know, I was against all odds, fresh out the womb. My only hope was to soak game so I consume. My niggas chilled and parlayed, I learned the hard way. Scuffed and roughed up the game that scarred Dre. Back in the days, all I knew was the hood and rocks. Looking for funk and headed straight for a wooden box. Sprung on the quick cash and getting the grit fast. Never really tripping on no long where shit lasts. Earning my ghetto stripes and scraps and ghetto fights. Fucking with hood rats and tramps and ghetto types. Never giving a fuck, nah, not even sometimes. Just having a fun time. Running from one time, tripping and wasn't even peeping the shit. Slipping and steady getting deep in the shit. I let the game control me, shape and mold me. Then it treated me coldly, it pimped and hold me. I was selling the crack and not stacking the damn thing. And now that I look back, man, it's a damn shame. Couldn't recognize there was game to pick. The dank had me gone and my brain is sleep. I finally woke up in the federal pen. Broke in the motherfucker, begging for ends. I was a midget, a small digit. Forgotten, game was still, my name was rotten. Had life by the ass, my shit was twisted. I thought about the hood and how much I missed it. But the life I was living wasn't really shit. I was clocking the mins but wasn't stacking the grip. They had the world thinking I was running in bulks. I reassessed my thoughts, improved my faults. And for the next 4 years, I kicked and waited, becoming top notch while incarcerated. But that's the way it goes, you pay the price when you're deep in the game. And you're living that life. When you're living that life. When you're living that life. When you're living that life. Going through it, you know. Living that life. Growing up in the hood. Slanging cocaine. All that shit. Fucking with them hoochies. Running from the rollers. Going to juvenile hall, county jail, penitentiary. All that shit. You gotta pay the price when you're living that life. If you're soft, homeboy, think twice. It ain't nothing nice. Got my boy Kyrie up in here, man. We just doing this shit.